Suomalainen Sega. Pelien kuningas.
Goodness, I am going to fire OBS into the sun because it keeps forgetting my microphone's connected. Good Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk with the Saturday SOARIN. The Hanwha Eagles have made it back-to-back Korean series, and we won the KBO pennant for the first time in gosh knows how long this season, or in 2025. So now we enter the 2026 season, And small problem, we lost a couple of our biggest players. Brad Miller wound up leaving via free agency. And Hyunjin Ryu got expansion drafted away. We also lost Junggun Won. Both him and Ryu head to the Sangbangwoo Raiders. I mean, it does free up like $2 million for the next half decade. I'm not going to complain too much. We also lost Choi Seung-wook, Moon Jae-hyung, Kang Young-ha, and Cho Sang-hyun. Oh, and Park Jun-won. We added back Oh Jae-il as a possible DH option. 70 power plays up in Hanwha, let's put it that way. And there's no such thing as a bad minor league deal. We also have an offer out to Kim Kwang-hyun, who could help out with the rotation. And Anthony Desclafani, who basically is Hyunjin Ryu, but foreign. Now, of course, there's a bunch of guys who do not want to play for us. I'm starting to take a look at outfielders, see who we could bring in to replace Brad Miller. I spotted one interesting option in... oh, here, let me get the filter on. Brian De La Cruz. Saturday Seafarers remnant. Also available via free agency, Yandy Diaz, who I think was on the Starlight at one point. Teoscar Hernandez. Anthony Rizzo, pinched fingers emojis, Saturday Starlight reminder. Stephen Kwan's also on the free agency list as a Saturday Stampede reminder. But here's who I've got shortlisted. Socrates Brito, of course, has played in Korea the past few seasons. So I had a look at Travis Blankenhorn, can play first base and corner outfield. Big gap, big power, big eye. Stuck at AAA, not a bad option. Or do we go with Hunter Renfroe? Yes, bad year last year in Kansas City, but had 2 previously good years. I was chatting about this with Nick on YouTube. He reached out to me on Discord, and we got into conversations as to whether or not this was the best, who was the best choice. I mean, taking a look side by each, Renfroe absolutely mashes lefty pitching. Just moisturizes it. And he's not that far of a gap drop in terms of versus left or versus right-handeds. I don't need to prioritize gap that much because our ballpark disincentivizes it. So based on everything, I think we're going to go see if Hunter Renfroe can take a haircut and join us. Let's offer him $1.5 million and see what he says. All right. I also took time between streams to update the ballparks for Hyundai and Sangbangwoo, courtesy of Flying Canuck. These are reusing models. I think this is Daegu Baseball Stadium and Mokdong Baseball Stadium. And I'm tempted to expand Hanbot. Maybe if we have money, we can do that. Let's get to the winter meetings and see what we can do. Yes, I know it's another off-season stream. Deal with it. This is franchise mode after all. You want perfect team? Go look elsewhere. This is franchise mode and that's what we're here to do. Alright, Hajusuk, no improvement. Julio Mercado is one of the guys I had my eye on. Looks like he's staying in Japan, going from Chiba to Sapporo. Kim Kwang-hyun, interested in coming over. Nice, nice. Let's increase our ticket prices. Actually, no, let's keep our ticket prices where they are. I want to get to a packed ballpark. All right, bunch of people on track with their development. Nice, nice. Let's see if Moon Hyun Bin can improve his base running. Because I don't think we really have much of a need for trades unless there's someone on the market who really strikes our fancy. Like Kim Hye-sung is headed to North America after the season for sure. Kwon Hee-dong is an interesting option. Pending free agent. Corner outfield. And the question is really, is Lee Jin-young our best choice? I'd rather have Choi In-ho in left than right. That's why we're going after Renfro. We do have room for a DH choice, so we could go out and get someone like that. Park Se-woong. Giants don't care for anyone. Okay. Sang-bak. The Wiz. Alright. I'm willing to listen on Kwon Hee-dong. They want Moon Hyun Bin, Moon Dong-ju, or Bin Kwak. Yeah, I don't see that working, my dude. Do we go out and get another big bullpen guy? Kim Won-jun is committed to being closer for the Lotte Giants. All right, they'll take just about anyone. Lee Min-jun put up 2 wins above replacement on the farm. I don't really have him as, like, a key contributor. How much do we trust our bullpen as it's currently constructed? Oh, they are willing to eat a lot of money. They're willing to eat all the money. Okay, then. Kim Won-jung now joins the club as our new setup man, leading into Ju Hyun-sang. These two is a 1-2 punch. Yes, please, and more. David Freitas signs coming over here, so... I mean, we're not even that bad in terms of players lost. Yes, we lost Miller and Ryu and Jung, but we also have... Okay. Socrates Brito heads to the LG Twins after 4 seasons with the Kia Tigers. At what point does he become a domestic player, I wonder? Two years at 216. You know what? I think we're going to walk away from this deal. We're just going to let it sit. We'll see if he goes elsewhere. I mean, yes, he is good, but he's also ancient. And it's not like we're starved for pitchers. Jiang Chulwan shouldn't be starting, but he is very effective when he does. 10 wins last season. Moon Dongju, of course, fireballer. Can't wait to see him at full strength. Merrill Kelly goes from Doosan to Samsung, so he's staying over here. Carlson Fulmer to LG. LG basically just getting a whole bunch of new foreigners, possibly too many. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, they got enough. There is a foreign player cap here. That foreign player cap is 3. Let's edit and see what Kwang Young Kim looks like as a starter. I mean, eh? Nothing wrong with having another lefty, so maybe we don't leave Kim on red. Ah, now he has a bidding war. Let's flip this from a player option to a vesting option. You need to make 10 starts. Okay, fine. Bidding war it is. Meanwhile, we're waiting for faxes to come back. Hisakazu Murakami, one of the guys I was looking at, heads to the Sendai Woodpeckers from the Nagoya Dolphins. JPBO, of course, in this game, and it can be in yours too. Just download Project Isekai no Yakyu. Available for Out of the Park 23, 24, and 25 to replace League Redacted. Alright. Renfro is a possible yes. Disco wants a pay increase. Sure, I can go up that far. So as I discovered from the last time we did the Hall of Fame voting, these names I think are fictitious. So we're going to spend a little bit of time tossing these into BREF. Getting the correct names. Boomho Lee, longtime Hanwha Eagle. Actually, I don't think we really need to do this except for the ones who do get nominated. It's almost like a surprise reveal then. Or maybe just the guys who end up on my ballot. Because, I mean, they do have face gens. See how quickly I can zoom through these 21 players on the ballot. And there will eventually come a point when we start to see players who played in the majors among this bunch. That can't decipher. Long career with the Kia Tigers. Lots of home runs. Let's get Lee. Ah, fun fact, when you edit the names, the order changes again. Did I update this guy already? Yes, I did. So yeah, it's going to be a bit more of a chill game, I think. Maybe we'll get some game action in if, for example, our season opener is on the road. And some of these guys don't even have BREF pages, so it's hard to really say. If I got their information right. Oh, so Lim Chang-yong actually pitched in the majors for 6 games. Neat. Hang on a second. I got to figure out who this guy is. KBO home run leaders. 351. That's Yang Jun-hyuk. This is also how you can decipher if the player you're looking at, the foreign player, is the right name or not. Because even if the name is different, the BREF ID hidden behind the scenes is not. I don't know why they scrambled everything, but probably something to do with the KBO license. Thank you, BREF, to the rescue! And Yoon did pitch in Baltimore, so another elevated fellow. Almost done here. All right, that is the ballot updated. Let's flip back and forth, and let's get our ballot pulled together. So let's go Kim Dong-ju, Kim Tae-kyun, Lee Ho-jon, Yang Jun-hyuk, Ji Man-sung, I want someone getting elected. And a couple of first-timers. There we go. The question of who's going to play DH for us, I think, is the important one. All right. Kim Jun-tae may have peaked at catcher, which is fine. We have 2 dev spots that can be used for small boosts. That's all I'm looking for. See if Chae Song can improve his defense at first. Otherwise, he'll be our DH. And we'll call up... Alright, we got Oh down in the minors. On the minor league deal, we can do that. Reminder that there are special drops on other channels, EBC and NYC, CWIT, Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon. I'm pretty sure most of those guys have bonus drops. But if you want those standard affiliate ones, be sure to stick around here, as well as tune in to AZ Axel at 4 p.m. with the Backyard Project. And, oh, guys, speaking of backyard games, you gotta check out Secret Base on YouTube. They just released the story of Pablo Sanchez. It is a great watch. I highly recommend it. Oh, we finally got a report back on Tanabe Yosuke. Too late. He already signed elsewhere. Austin Dean and Plutko head to the KT Wiz. Waiting to hear from Renfro and Desclafani. Ron Marinaccio heads to the Unicorns. All right, we got Hunter Renfro. And let's move Choi to left. I like that addition. Makes our team a little less lefty heavy. Let's add Oh Yoon Suk on a minor league deal. We'll have to see who minor league wise we can add to the club. Do we add the guy who put up -1 WAR last season? At 38 years old. Yeah, he's cooked. We already got O, anyways, down on the minors who can DH for us. Once we get Desclafani, Jong doesn't need to be in the rotation, and I feel a little bit better about how this team is going to build.
헌터 렌프로
Still no word from Disco. Hopefully we don't miss out on all the foreign players. Austin Dean goes from the Dinos to the KT Wiz, so he's going to be a problem. Mike Talkman from the Wiz to the Landers. Felix Pena heads to the Kia Tigers from the KT Wiz. All right, Kim Kwang-hyun joins the starting rotation. Masuho Miyoshi, another one of the guys I had shortlisted, goes from the Bruisers to the Dolphins. So one of the aging vets, former SSG Landers, came to the Cardinals, wound up with the Landers again upon his return to Korea. Now he's here to win a ring with the Eagles. Desclafani, are you going to sign? Oh, our old friend Song Sung Moon picks up a 3-year deal with the Sangbangwoo Raiders. Hyundai made a couple of deals, adding Robert Emery, or made a deal, and Ron Marinaccio. He heads to the Unicorns. Ooh, big stuff guy. Interesting to see him picked up as a closer. Foreign closers are not often a thing in KBO. All right, Moon Hyun Bean improved his base running. Ooh, excelling in secondary pitch improvement. I like it. Let's get Choi Won-jun learning how to do bunting drills. That'll be what Ha Ju-suk works on. There we go. Now we got Desclafani. That's our pitching staff. Disco, Means, Lee, Kim, and Kwak. Moon pitching out of the bullpen is going to be vicious. We have one hell of a bullpen between Ju, Kim, and Moon. Which means I can send guys like Jong Min Jae down. Yeah, let's call up OJL. Make it official. He'll DH for us. And Hunter Renfro gets heat exhaustion because clearly he's not used to playing in Korea yet. Oops. We need backup infielders. Do we have any budget left? Okay, we got about $1 million. I feel like we had a very successful offseason. Chaeyoung Song, no measurable improvements. Fine. Haju Suk, let's get him focused on bunting drills. And that way Moon Dongju can also be our backup 6th starter in the rotation if we need one. Games that are going on right now are probably the Suid-Afrikaanse Bofballiga, the South African Baseball League, that is the development league of the minor league, or of the JPBO. Alright, so we got Oh Yoon Suk on a minor league deal. We'll promote him. Another infielder would be ideal. So let's take a look. All infielders. Yeah, let's add him. Give him a minor league signing bonus as well. Yang Jun Hyuk. Him, of the 351 home runs, has made it to the Korean Baseball Hall of Fame. Known by the nickname Yang Shin, or God Yang. Led the league in batting 4 times, holds 6 career batting records. At one time he held the home run record. And his number 10 is retired by the Samsung Lions. Actually, hang on a second. Is it? There it is. Yes, I went in and I added in the retired numbers for all these, for all the teams. Does Hyundai have any? And I gotta give a tip of the cap to Nick on this as well. Putting the Hyundai Unicorns in Ulsan made a lot of sense because Hyundai also has a Korean Football League team in the same area. Alright, so neither the Raiders or the Unicorns have retired numbers. Let's get to the preseason. Because we changed the league's structure by adding 2 expansion teams, we also need to have a new schedule. So I was able to generate one using the Out of the Park schedule generator, which you can get on the Out of the Park forums. And as long as you have Java, you can make your own. I'm curious where Brad Miller's going to end up, because clearly we couldn't afford to keep him. Hell, us keeping Means is in itself a bit of an oddball. Most of the time, foreign players in Korea don't last multiple seasons. Right. Yashia Tomiya heads to the Phoenix from the Panthers. Kim Kyu-sung becomes our second backup infielder. So yeah, the depth is not there. Mostly because we're waiting on everyone down in the minor leagues to get good. They're not there yet, but they will be. Guys like Hwang Sung-hoon, Hong Sung-min. Oh yeah, I gotta work on his stamina. Kim Kwon, of course, the Korean Otani. Kim Boom-ho, going to be an interesting relief option as well. And of course, Doko Minho, who's already gotten the call-up one last season. I'd love to see that stuff continue to grow. Curveball cutter combo? Yes, please. I mean, we could also try and ask him to learn a third pitch. That may be next season. Because if we do, hoo-hoo. Oh, wait, stop! I need to check the dev lab. Hajusuk is struggling with his bunting drills. That's less than ideal. I want to improve someone's base running. Let's go with Choi In-ho. I like the excellings. Like what I'm seeing. And Ha Ju-suk is probably going to be ruining his bunting. Oh, great. His bunting went worse. I mean, not that much worse, but... It's rare that you see the poor on an easy thing like that. Kim Sung-soo heads from the Eagles over to the Twins, and we get cash money and compensation. Yeah, we did let a lot of guys go, didn't we? Alright, preseason's here, which means we have time to adjust schedule. 132 games. Forced start on Friday. Let's move the start date 2 weeks later. And let's also make spring training 4 weeks long. Import from the file I just made earlier today. Interleague, no. Balanced, yes. 132 games. Check the grid. So we're starting April 17th and we are finishing September 24th. Maybe we move that earlier again? Yeah, let's move the start date back to the start of April. Back to April 2. Check the grid. Starting April 3rd, finishing September 10th. There, and our mid-season break is actually in the middle of July. Love it. We play everyone home and road. And our season opener will be April 3rd. We are hosting the Kiwoom Heroes, so we will start that next Saturday. Yeah, it's going to be a shorter stream than usual, I think. Right, so since we shortened that, spring training still starts in March. That's good. And we will check in on Owned, the Chicago White Sox franchise I'm doing. Hands off, of course. I actually have to hire someone because we don't have a GM right now. Had to fire the GM. Alright, let's see. Means, movement drop. Okay, whatever. Being Kwok, control up. Nice, love it. Kim Hong-kyun, movement down. I'll manage. Choi Jae-hoon. Should not be our starting catcher anymore. Oh, Jae-il. Who cares about the gap in the eye? Can he still slug it? And a gap up on Choi In-ho. All right. I'll take that. Between Rowe, Renfro, and Che and O, we got a lot of pop on this team. And Kim Jun-tae to be our primary catcher. A lot of contracts coming up. Oh yeah, An Chi-hong, right, we forgot we still retain money on that deal, sending him to the Twins. Could we stand to get a defensive first baseman? Maybe. That's what Oh Yeon-suk is going to be. Do we have any guys down in the minors who can come up and lend a hand? I mean, Kim Kwang-rok is very close to being a top member or top team member. I think he's a mid-season, maybe next year. Let's take a scouting report on Han Seung-ho. Maybe he gets a call-up just as a low leverage prospect. Get to spring training and see who gets the invites. Really going to put Choi Jae-hoon in over Oh Jae-il as our DH? Are you sure about this? Anyways, preseason predictions. Let's see. Well, playoff spot. I'll take it. Ro Si-hwan projected to hit almost 40 home runs. Samsung expected to lead because they got Ben Lively and Merrill Kelly. And Lee Jae-hyun, holy smokes, that's a good bat. They're still projecting the Bears to finish dead last. Oh no. Tell me you had a bad offseason without telling me you had a bad offseason. All right, we head to spring training. Let's get to our first break day and see if we have to deal with any injuries. Take a good long look, Raiders fans. This may be the best your team is all season. Trey Mancini injured. Uh-oh. All right, Choi In-ho base running up. Nice. Yeah, we're running out of time for the dev lab, so fingers crossed the rest of these come in nice. Kim Bum Soo, sore elbow, so we're just gonna toss him on the IL as a preliminary solution. At least with OJL, we have another leader in the team. I'm hoping Moon Hyun Bin can take the step up and become a team captain. I don't think we have any need to cut anyone just yet. So let's finish up the dev lab. So 4 days. 1, 2. Renfro out with an intercostal strain. That's fun. Great. Stay on track, guys. No improvement on Doko Minho, but I'm expecting big things from him anyway. Kwon Kim improved his pitch arsenal. All right, fastball improvement. I was expecting it to work on his changeup, but I won't say no to a stuff bump. Changeup improvement, yes. Oh, he's got an 85 rated changeup now, or potential. Hwang, future ace. Very cool. And Hong has improved his knuckle curve. We are going to have a very, very dominant starting rotation once all these are done. Maybe Doko makes the main club? I wasn't expecting it, but I won't say no. As long as Rose Siwon stays healthy, we have as good of a chance as anyone. Let me go to my short list. So some of the guys I was chasing after, like Ty France, Abraham Toro, Ryan Dela Cruz, didn't actually end up signing anywhere. Let's remove them all from the short list. All right. So Han Ro-kyul, demote. Let's get to opening day and then we'll see how many cuts we need to make. Ha! Ryu's injured again. Plutko's injured. Han Woo-suk with a stuff, movement, and control boost. Okay. Jung An-seong may actually turn into something. Don't like Hwang's potential stuff and control dropping, but a little bit of a realignment there. So Renfro will join the team in May. We don't have a single top prospect in the top 10 still. Kim Kwang-Rok sits 12th. And Hwang Sung-hoon sits 13th. So we got two guys just outside of the top list. That's what I mean about too good too fast, you know? Like, did we peak too early? Alright, so we got to make 3 cuts. I don't think we can cut anyone from the batting side. I'm also going to force start O at DH. That way Choi Jae-hoon can take advantage of some platoon buddy splits. Without Renfro, we're running Lee Jin-young in right field. Less than ideal. Desclafani on the bump. Okay, maybe we do need to make 1 cut on the batting side. Probably Han. Han, Jong. And actually, come to think about it, let's bring up Jung An-seok. We'll cut 2 pitchers and then we'll bring up An-seok to be another infielder. So pitchers. Yes, they're all old, but it all works. Did we promise Kim starting rotation? Oh, we did. Oopsie. No, my coach does not want to move Moon Dong-ju out of the starting rotation, which, okay. So let's send Doko Minho down. And Hyun Won. A lot of stamina in the bullpen. A lot of 30s and 40s guys. Doko Minho is going to be the primary closer down in the farm. Keep working on that electric arm there, buddy. And now with 27 of 28, we can call up Jung An-seok. And once we get Mr. Renfro back in 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have 5 outfielders, and that'll be a lot better. We are, after all, playing at Hanbat. And Hanbat means bombs. So we host the Unicorns. We visit the Raiders. That'll be also in tomorrow's or next week's stream session. And we got middle of July off. And the season finishes just before mid-September. That's perfect. Alright, so we're going to take a short break here. I need to refill my beverage, and we need to go take a look at Owned, our owner-only save. Sit tight, folks. Saturday Soarin' will be right back. So the concept of Owned is it is a White Sox hands-off save. I do not control anything except the hiring and firing of the general manager, the budget, and the owner goals. We made the playoffs. I can't remember when actually we last checked in on them, but 2023 was an odd, or 2033 was an odd one. So we won the West, got bounced in the first round by the Royals. Oh, we have lost a lot of money. Uh-oh. Then we snuck in as a wild card team in 2033. Like, by the seat of our pants. And yet, if you go look at the playoff history, that team went on a run. Beating the Orioles in the Wild Card Series, the Guardians in a rematch in the AL West, the Athletics in 7, and then losing to the Brewers in 6. And then last year, we were back to being bad. Like, worst in the division. So I have once again, alright, so I have fired my assistant GM. We have a pending offer out to Kyle McPherson, who hopefully will be more aggressive. And with all the bench coaches and whatever we've got still open, I feel like we can definitely make some improvements. He can really put a stamp on this club. And we got $50 million coming off the books at the end of this season. Colson Montgomery remains this franchise's face. He picked up an MVP in 2031. But yeah, it's not a good club. Aside from Rob Knight coming out of nowhere. Moving Bo Naylor off the catching position. And the aforementioned Colson Montgomery. Where did Luis Lanes go? Wait. Where did our franchise... Did he leave? Was not offered Okay, he is aging poorly, and his defense probably isn't going to be that good. But still! Guy put up like 30 home runs for us, and you just let him walk. We got Alpha Trainum at first. Dylan Beavers is back with the club in the outfield. Zavala's now a DH because his range went to poop. We got Vince King in center field. So starting to get some fictional guys in. Oh, hello, Tim Olmstead. Wow. So yeah, offense stunk. Defense also not so good. So tempting as it is to say, like, rebuild. Do we even have top prospects? A few. Gregorio Sarabia is already up with a big club. Skips AA and AAA after putting up 8.7 wins above replacement in high A. 76 home runs. Oh my. So I'm going to be neutral this. You know what? We've got enough expiring contracts. Let's set this up to be a rebuilding year. And let's see how this team fares. So again, hands off. You won't see this again until next Saturday. Man, I did not plan on finishing this early. Taking a look, it looks like we got Don't Cut, Seawit, EBC all up and running. Yeah, nothing wrong with a shorter stream today. Be sure to tune in to AZ Axel at 4 p.m. with the Backyard Project for more regular affiliate drops. Let's head back into Saturday SOARIN quick. It is PTCS after all, and everyone's doing perfect team stuff. Fan interest is up, okay. Bring more of your drafted players to your own team. Later. Alright, let's go do a tiny little pack rip. If you missed Wednesday's stream, I did go through the theme teams I've been running this season. And oh my goodness, I am so thrilled. As of yet Thursday, King Carlos finally made it into the game. Carlos Delgado is a thing. And he's good. Late cycle high diamond, yeah. So the team's hanging in there in bronze. I rejigged my starting rotation, and Chris Paxton, or James Paxton, has been an absolute phenom. Sonny Seibert, big addition. Trying my Aaron Judge out in right field. He seems to be doing okay. I don't know if him or Mel Ott is really the best choice. Let's rip a few packs and see if we get anything tasty. If not, we're going to raid into Seawit. Cheer him on for the Perfect Team Championship Series. I have participated in it briefly. I was, oh, Diamond Inbound. This one is... Hey! That's relevant to me. The ace of aces! Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I miss him so much. Bring back League Redacted. Actually, I am looking at... Now that I have an Elgato Game Capture Neo, now that I have a strong enough desktop computer and 2 external monitors, I gotta figure out how to start streaming Power Puro, especially since DishNet34, shout out to him, got me a game cartridge for free. Shout out to Dishnet. He'll be online with the PTCS finals later today. It's not the future legend Yamamoto, but I'll take the live version. I did participate in PTCS. 1 and 3, I think. 1, I actually qualified for winning a prize, too. Finishes the happy birthday mission. Sitting on the throw at Tahoo. I'm 5 points away. This is killing me. Bob! There's Bob Steele. Alrighty. I think that'll about do it. I'm waiting for the historical packs to come back into the card shop so I can actually get something new and decent. That'll about wrap up today's session. Shorter, yes, but that's not explicitly a bad thing. You'll see me next on Wednesday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters as the 2012 Colorado Rockies open their home stand by raising another World Series pennant. And then on Saturday, next Saturday that is, the Saturday SOARIN brings a championship banner to the rafters at Hanbad Baseball Stadium as the 2026 Hanwha Eagles start their campaign. We're going to go right into Seawit. He's got special drops today. Maybe you'll learn more about Perfect Team there, because Lord knows I don't play that game well enough. Time is precious, folks. I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Have a great rest of the weekend. Firage, take us out.